How'd it go?
It went pretty well. From my aspects, it went pretty well. The budget was fine. It needed like fine tuning at the end.
Yeah.
But when we first did it, it's all we really needed to get through what we needed to, really.
Yeah. Because we basically, well, Scott said, didn't he, that we need to slow down because we're working too fast through the pre-production.
Yeah,
So
we were rushing through the story because we, at one point, I think we were doing flip chart, storyboard, and something else all at the same time.
Yeah.
I reckon it was really good. We managed to keep everything on track and plan it as every single week, making blogs and stuff.
Yeah, well, we tried keeping track on top of the blogs.
And then
the
everything
video
went
was
through like
everything got a bit harder.
hectic and stuff.
So yeah, I mean other subjects and stuff as well was more of a priority than making videos and stuff. So we stopped them, but all in all, I think it went quite well. We had everything pretty much planned out within the first sort of couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then we gave ourselves a little break before we started filming.
Yeah, yeah.
To, like, think about any extra ideas, finalising ideas, and you don't want to rush. You don't want to plan, then film, then edit for ages.
Yeah.
You want a lot of planning, or else.
Like we kept
Exactly,
updating the story.
because obviously we'd run out of footage, and that was one of the cases, wasn't it? So anyway, production then.
Production was fun. Production was good.
Yeah, I mean, you were only there for one shoot.
The White Room.
Yeah, you were only there for 2 shoots.
I was there for all of them, apart from
yeah, that's just 2 shoots. Yeah. Because there's 3 altogether. So yeah, no, it all went well. I mean, with the car scene, like when I was doing that with my brother, I thought it could have gone a hell of a lot better purely because of the daylight. But that was down to time scale and him being busy and traffic and those kind of things.
It was all we could have done, really.
Yeah.
So we did what we could do with the time.
Exactly. Yeah. With the time scale we had, it was.
Yeah. And things like buses. With the day that I was going to come round to do the other shoot.
Yeah.
So what's the point of me going there for 10 minutes and coming back?
Yeah.
So just sort of went, no point.
Exactly. Unless like we do it as a whole night sort of thing, and have you guys sleep around or something, then
that's of course.
Yeah, it wouldn't have really gone very well. No, I think the White Room shoot went exceedingly well.
Everybody turned up on time.
Everyone turned up on time.
Kept them on track.
There was no sort of disputes between anyone. Everyone was quite happy to just like do what they were needed to do when they were not busy and that kind of stuff.
They were occupied by the food and sweets provided.
Exactly, we thought about them moaning, so we just shut them up by giving them food.
And we tried to make it as fun as possible.
Yeah.
even though the shoot itself is meant to be serious, but we had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We had a laugh shooting it,
kept
but
entertaining.
it was still a serious, good shoot.
Especially with the pictures of you and Maddie.
Yeah.
You were just randomly posing, and I was like, work it.
Even that went quite well. Well, the shoot itself didn't go very well, but
I think it's just Maddie as a person.
yeah, I think
she needs to have more emotion sometimes, but she's alright.
Yeah,
she has potential.
Yeah. I didn't like the shoot at my house. For one reason and one reason alone is the fact that I felt crowded with like my family kept walking in and stuff. So if it was like a professional set, I'd have felt a lot more comfortable because we could have just got on with shooting rather than having my parents walk in every 5 minutes. And
that's like not the consequence, but that's like something you have to do for a location that's ideal for everything else.
You have to deal with that kind of thing for just you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? You have to sort of get what you give them really. So I mean, all in all, it went quite well, but that kind of annoyed me.
Anything else in production?
Not
really.
The equipment was really good. I was really impressed with the use of the equipment throughout, to be fair, because we only used my camera to film the whole thing, so it's technically a single camera. We only needed a tripod twice, which was the shoot at mine and then the shoot at college, which was quite
which
good.
was helpful.
And we've got my
Yeah.
camera as well that we've used for behind the scenes.
Exactly, we've used your camera for behind the scenes
And
things.
computers that we've used.
Well,
Well, that's actually
that's
been
just
quite
blog
helpful.
work and pre-production
Yeah,
stuff,
but
isn't
still,
it?
it's
So-
been quite useful for
Yeah, yeah,
everything, really.
yeah. No, all in all, it's been really good. So,
Kept it organised.
and then post-production, it was quite stressful leading up to post-production because I was personally really worried about having not enough footage, and then
Yeah.
when it actually came to us putting it all into Sony Vegas to start editing, it like for the first 20 minutes, like the first sort of 20 seconds of the song went really well, and then we were kind of like, okay, so what should we do now? And we just went back to the storyboard and just got on with it again, and it worked fine. I mean, we had a few clips that we had to reuse,
Yeah.
but I mean, we just changed it slightly and no one noticed.
Yeah.
So
And as well, we put
Yeah,
ourselves in this room, so we were away from all the noise and the distractions, and we just got on with it.
exactly.
That's why we finished a week early.
Yeah, I mean, we got it finished a week early, as you said, but that's purely because we locked ourselves in a cave and told no one to come in. Just our cave.
We just sat there like, yeah.
If we would have been in the other room, we would have just been inundated and loads of people asking us loads of questions.
Exactly.
We wouldn't have had it done.
The hours that we
Yeah.
spent on that.
I would have
On
got
that
so,
post-production.
I would have got so frustrated with everyone.
Yeah. Oh,
We wanted to
oh
keep
Nathan,
us-
what you do here?
Yeah.
What you do this? What you do that?
Or then everyone watching us do it as well.
Yeah, no.
Like, what are you doing there? What are you doing there?
Yeah,
It would be so annoying.
exactly. It's like we
Like Levi.
I'm personally for like shoots that I do and stuff. I'm happy for
Yeah.
people to come along to the shoot, but like when it comes
Yeah.
to post production, I just want
Because
to
you
be
don't
like,
want to ruin a surprise for everyone.
no,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. But overall, I think it went quite well. I mean, the time we put into it was like 43 and a half
Yeah.
hours overall.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah.
From like from pre-production to post.
Because we spent most of the evenings here as well, so
Yeah.
about 5,
Yeah.
6-ish.
Exactly. We spent
Well,
I think
me and Josh spent
7-8 hours a
we
day.
spent a solid week, 9 till 6
Yeah.
or something like that every single
Coming
day,
in
Just
early.
editing.
just doing it.
Yeah, it was like the majority of
Yeah.
our whole time. It was like 21
We
hours.
didn't even do
something.
any other lessons. We just focused
While
on
post-production.
the video.
Oh yeah, we were like, we don't need to do research because
Yeah.
we got
We didn't go
Research
into
in our own
gyms.
time.
We told Jim and everything,
Yeah.
but we didn't need
Everybody
to do
was-
the lessons.
everybody was alright with
No,
it. So
yeah,
So we
fine.
focused on it.
Everyone was happy with it. I mean, we pulled off. I mean, at the premiere, we got told that it was professional standard by
Yeah.
several different people,
and
and
people said they
it
loved
was
the edits.
one of their favourite videos that they watched throughout the day. So
They loved the effects
yeah,
and how
everyone
yeah.
seemed to love the bit with the glass. I like that.
Some
But-
people's faces you could see when they were shooting because you were both looking at the screen and I was filming everybody and they were
I was looking away as much as possible. I was like looking my head
Yeah,
down.
Josh,
like,
Josh was looking
trying
at
to
me
tell.
like, great.
and I was like, this sounds awful.
Yeah.
I hate the
Yeah.
sound, like, because the speakers are too loud, so it's
Like,
like popping.
even though there was like technical problems with the projector, like
Yeah.
freezing.
But
not
I think
freezing.
that's just something I do. Is just I pick out
Yeah.
every bad point and just make it sound awful.
Yeah.
Um,
I was just the same.
uh,
I was
no, okay.
wanted it
So-
to be perfect.
what have you learned from this project? From the beginning to this point now.
Like we can communicate in a team
Yeah.
for once.
Yeah, our team working skills has
Yeah.
come a long way since the beginning. I think.
Because last year was hectic with us.
Yeah.
yeah
No,
maybe it's just me joining
We
in.
made it.
Yeah, I think-
Jordan's kept us on track.
Yeah, it's been a lot more bantery this year.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
we're turning Jordan to the dark side.
any editing or visual effects that you?
Well, you really technically
I
knew.
don't know, I sort of just experimented
Yeah.
and picked up a few more like
camera techniques.
useful tips and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few like schoolboy errors that I made.
Yeah.
There's one of them is the continuity error where I'm not wearing my tattoo sleeve in the
Mm.
shot outside of the house. But like other than that, I thought it went really well. There's a few like when we actually came to post production, I was like watching every little move that you did just to try and
Yeah.
work out some things, and I learned some stuff when I was watching you. So
I'm probably
just
just
some
confused as well.
I was
just
I
like,
was very
like,
confused.
what the hell's he
I
doing
was
now?
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
oh that looks really good.
So I was
but,
like, how about this? I was just going through all this crap, and then it put together, and then you're like, how did you?
Yeah.
That was
And then you told
Yeah, that's
us like
good.
how to do it, and so basically we've learned from
Yeah.
you as well.
Yeah.
And the sort of, I've learned also the.
You've learned not to. You haven't learned to turn your phone off when you're doing something.
Hello? We're in the small room just recording our overall thing.
Thanks.
So you're in our video now. No, that's alright, we'll keep going. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye.
That's one thing you need to learn.
Yeah,
Something you
need to tell them about the phone. No, another thing I've learned is also is the professional standard of like the documentation. I think
Yeah.
as well. Like,
We haven't like come across that doing like our own individual things before.
no, exactly, and I think doing it in this sort of college environment has really helped because now when we go off and do our own sort of projects outside of college,
We know.
I can't like I know now that I don't need just to pick up a camera and just start shooting with everything in my head. I can put like a risk down and all that kind of stuff and do it professionally. So when it comes to showing off my work, I can go, well, here's all the pre-production as well. Here's all the documentation to go along with it. So
Well,
Because then it makes us look a bit more reliable, like we know what we're doing.
exactly. Yeah.
the biggest thing I've learned is time management as well.
Yeah.
It's usually with things I'm like, yeah, I'll do that in a minute.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll do. Even at home, I'm like, yeah, I'll do.
Yeah.
I
No,
just-
I'm the same as well.
Yeah,
It's,
We just got to
what it comes down
Yeah.
to with me is motivation with time management. Like, I'm all up for going to do a shoot and doing those kind of things, but at the same time, I just don't want to like get up and sort of go, okay, no, let's just write this bit of documentation, let's
Yeah.
do the storyboard and that kind of stuff. I'm still quite lazy in that sort of aspect, and I'm sort of looking for a distraction sometimes.
Yeah.
So I need to sort of
That's
get more
why-
motivated,
that's why
more into
being-
the work than
Being in this room helped us be
Yeah,
motivated.
it is.
exactly because we
were
had nothing else.
completely
Yeah.
isolated.
Isolated from the rest of
like
And it
everyone
made
else.
us. It
So-
improved our time management
Yeah.
over the post-production stage.
Yeah.
And then like seeing how well the actual videos go. How well the actual videos going motivated us as well.
Yeah.
And even now, after the post-production,
Yeah,
what would you call it after the
Post.
Post-post. I
Post.
think the actual file name I saved as was post-post.
Yeah. Yeah. Breaking Point music video post.
Yeah. And then final.
That's
It's doing quite well at the moment.
Because we had to do
Yeah, I mean we've got
post-
some good views on the video so far, so it's
Two-
going quite well.
223, I think it was last check.
Yeah, I saw it this morning. It was 217, and I thought, well, from yesterday night when we had
Yeah.
60.
So people have been
So-
watching it overnight.
Exactly.
Still need to promote a bit more.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's
Still going to
really-
promote the hell out of it. It's
Yeah.
1 day so far. So.
You can't really put a video up and not do anything because
Yeah.
then you wouldn't get anything.
Yeah.
Just spam it every single day.
Alright. Well, have you got anything else to say?
No,
No.
not really. I think
Apart from it's,
it all sort of worked out well.
yeah, apart from it's
Kept
been
it good.
great fun, isn't it?
Kept
Yeah,
like,
it's been quite good, but it could have
we
gone
had
better.
we had good communication throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, there's no sort of arguments or
Yeah.
disputes.
Like we
or
didn't have
If
any
if any of us did something that the other one didn't want us to do, we just
Worked
went,
it out,
okay,
yeah.
we'll just solve it, we'll just get on with it.
Yeah.
We didn't really have that sort of argumentative thing, and I think that worked really well because it was kind of like,
Yeah.
okay, I apologise for being an idiot, I've realised my mistakes, because everyone else has just gone, okay, well you're going to do that, we're just going to go off and do it professionally.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it worked really well.
Been great.
It's been really good.
I think
Do you know what this deserves?
we didn't have any thoughts.
No.
That's how you muck it up.